Hello and welcome back to Lost and Found History Rewritten. Today, guys, I'm going to take you through a strange mystery that I don't think anybody's talked about quite yet. But I'm standing at one of my local parks called Kendrick Lake in Lake, Colorado. And you guys see all this concrete everywhere? Lakewood, as a matter of fact, almost all the parks in Denver are filled with this concrete stuff everywhere. In every lake, every park. It has a big lake. I've been seeing it since I was a little kid, so it's been here for well over 40 years. And it just so happens to be everywhere at all these parks all over the place, guys. And it's very interesting that it's at these parks because supposedly these parks aren't that old. But my question is where did all this concrete come from? This lake is filled with it. It goes all the way across, all the way through here, all the way to that other side. It covers most of this area right here that we're looking at. It covers all the way down this whole side of the lake, all the way to that bridge down there, right here. And then it also covers in this whole section here. It goes all the way across this whole section, guys. And there's a lot of this concrete, and it's out on every single one of these lakes. So it's a mystery, guys. Nobody knows where it came from, but yet it's here. And I figured I would tune you guys in on this today because it's very strange that there's a ton of concrete. And what do we do with concrete? We recycle it and turn it back into concrete, guys. That's what these companies do. They take the blocks or they put them in a landfill, but they don't put them around lakes. And so it's really odd. They're all down the river that I went to and showed you guys. It's all over the place, guys. It's everywhere. There's concrete everywhere at every one of these lakes. It's really odd. And yeah, it's underneath all this stuff out here and all these cattails. It's underneath it all. It's underneath all this stuff. It's right here. It's everywhere, guys. And look at this. We've got a cormorant diving around over here catching little fish in the shallows. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is one of those questions that I have that I can't answer because nobody's still alive from when the concrete was put here, and they don't have a record of where it actually came from. So it's really weird, guys. If anybody really knows, if anybody was here for this way back then, and with grandparents, please tell me. I'd really like to know where all this concrete came from. We've got the steel tube sitting here, this big giant thing, and I'm gonna take you guys to a couple more of these today, probably 2 or 3. Dropped my kid off at his mom's for Mother's Day today, and I figured I would give you guys the idea of what's going around in these parks. So I will be back for the next one, guys. All right, here we are, guys. Back at the next lake. This is Smith Reservoir. This is just west of Kendrick Lake Reservoir in Lakewood, Colorado. And you can see that there is a considerable amount of concrete, and even this big block right here in front of me that I'm almost standing on it's really odd. This was not a ledge at any point in time. It wasn't flat at any point in time, guys. It's been here for years and years and years. And this huge lake sits right next to it, just like the other one. This huge lake, and this is a spillway for if this lake ever floods, which I've never seen it get this close to this. It's never been anywhere even near this sidewalk. And you can see out here, right down there, we've got a bunch more concrete and pieces in the side. It's all over the place out here, guys. And so it's all over in that rock too. I'm starting to think that these reservoirs that they built all over the place in every single city, these little tiny city lakes that they made, maybe they've destroyed stuff and hidden stuff inside of them. And then they come by 30, 40, 50, 60 years later and they clean them out. And they put these pumps in them. It's really weird. I'll show you guys the aftermath of one of those, what happens, and before. And right now what you're seeing is before. They have never cleaned this lake out. It's been like this since I was a little kid. And so there's a lot of concrete out here, guys. It's everywhere. Where did all this concrete come from? And why did they place it like this everywhere? It's really strange. I'll show you Bear Creek next guys. Bear Creek's got so much of this stuff, it makes up like about 40% of the rock around the river. It's crazy. So I'll be back to that, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. I am at Bear Creek on Yale and I think it's Yale and Dartmouth. Not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But this is what it looks like all the way down the river. This stuff is scattered all over the place. The problem is they thought that we would never realize that there was so much concrete everywhere. Where did it all come from, guys? The state's only like 130 years old, 140 years old. So where did all this stuff come from, guys? It doesn't make any sense. Super odd. If this has only been here for 140 years, and how long has this river been here? How long has this concrete been here? They thought we wouldn't realize that there's so much concrete everywhere in the city, guys, but it's literally everywhere. I'm going to be posting more of these videos from more of these places that I come, because I've been to a lot of these places in Denver. I grew up out here, and as you go down this river, go around this bend, there's more concrete on both sides. It's literally everywhere, guys. We just had a huge rainstorm during the last like 15 hours or so here. And so the river's really deep. Otherwise, I go over there and show you what this concrete looks like and absolutely how destroyed it is. You can see how old this concrete is that's sitting here. It's very old. And there are stacks and stacks and stacks of it. So I'll be back for the next one. I think I'm going to go to Crown Hill Park and show you the side that's closest to the cemetery and let you guys see the concrete that's all around there, hopefully. All right, I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to Lost and Found History Rewritten. We are at Crown Hill Park in Wheat Ridge, and I'm gonna show you guys how much concrete is here. Look at this, guys. This whole end of the entire lake is nothing but concrete. And who knows how far it goes out into the water, right? We don't know how far it goes into the water because it's never been empty. And so it goes all the way around, guys. There's a lot of concrete. It would require massive truckloads worth of concrete to do this to this lake. So just giving you guys an idea of exactly how much concrete is here. And if right next door they decided that they were going to tear an entire city block worth of concrete out, you might be able to get a quarter of this, maybe less. There's a lot of it, guys. It goes all the way around this lake. This lake is massive. I'm going to zoom out and show you guys. Let you guys determine what you guys think, because I have no idea. There's piles of this stuff everywhere. It's literally everywhere. Every lake. And so this is what the whole lake, that's one whole end of the lake, guys. It went all the way across from one side to the other. And so this is how big it is. This is the lake that we're dealing with, guys. I haven't even zoomed all the way out yet. So that's at one time, right? So that's normal zoom on a camera. That's how big this is. Now I'm gonna zoom all the way out so you guys can see. This lake is literally massive, and there's concrete all the way around. So there's concrete only visible on that one end at this lake. But this lake is just tremendously huge. It's unbelievable. And right on the other side, guys, I'm gonna walk you guys up the hill real quick and show you where I did my other video at the cemetery. Up the hill here. And so my other video was done right on the other side of this right here. That's where Crown Hill Cemetery is right back there. And one of these days I'll get a real good picture of the building at the same distance, and I will compare it to a really old picture of it from the newspaper in the 30s and let you guys determine what you think about that and how you feel about the top of that building being completely gone and why it's still standing. It makes no sense. what they removed from that building. It's gotta be something that they're never gonna tell us about. But this is a beautiful lake that I'm at today. And please like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I will see you guys for my next video. See you later.